John chapter 16 verse 33 says, "I have said these things to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation. But take heart, I have overcome the world." This passage shows us that God knows our journey through life is unpredictable. He knows that life is a roller coaster that can take us from great heights of joy to dark and frustrating times. God understands that. Just when we think we have everything figured out and we are sailing smoothly, unexpected storms can suddenly arise out of nowhere, leaving us feeling confused and hopeless. Yet, amidst all this turbulence, there exists the divine mercy of God, which is ready to guide us through the darkest clouds and offer peace in the midst of our worst troubles. Our journeys can throw us off balance with sudden challenges, despite all our best efforts to stay on course. Let us imagine on our daily routines, only to be confronted by a wave of adversity, a sudden loss of something or someone precious, a career setback, or a health challenge. In those moments, it might seem as if the weight of the world is on our shoulders. Our situations may feel overwhelming, and a way forward may appear to be full of uncertainty. But do not worry, because God promises us victory in Isaiah chapter 40, verse 29 to 31. God said He has given strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grows tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord, He will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. As a believer, when we face the storm of life, there is a guiding light, an extended hand of mercy by God, ready to lead us through the turbulence. God's mercy is not just reserved for the few. It is a comforting reality that is accessible to every soul that is journeying through the unpredictable road of life. Beloved, it is important that even in the midst of chaos, we do not give up. God is always there, sending us help through a subtle whisper, small moments of comfort, unexpected support from our loved ones, or the inner strength we discover in times of adversity. God's mercy becomes a light of hope for us, to remind us that He is always present to guide us through the turbulence. As a believer, if we can learn to embrace the mercy of God, the idea or thought of passing through challenges alone will become unnecessary, because we will have the strength to overcome all difficult situations. Imagine standing in the midst of the storm of life. Holding on to the mercy of God means that there is a steadfast anchor that is within our reach, ready to stabilize our ship and guide us safely to shore. God's mercy is not something new to us. It is an ever-present companion that we can always invite into our lives. God's mercy is not about the daily saying of prayers, but about opening our hearts to the transformative power of God's grace that is extending an invitation to us like an old friend, saying, "Come, be with me in this moment of chaos." Beloved, we need to rely on God rather than ourselves, and understand that acknowledging vulnerability does not make us weak, but opens the door of our lives for God's mercy to work wonders. Instead of us carrying our burdens alone, we need to lift our eyes to the heavens and say, I surrender my all to you, Lord. Guide me through this storm. The mercy of God will become a reassurance of hope for us, a force that does not discriminate based on our past mistakes or achievements. It is a merciful embrace that surrounds us in times of joy and sorrow, reminding us that we are cherished beyond measure. God's mercy intervenes in our situation with His healing hands. It does not watch us struggle with wounds and brokenness, but instead, mercy of God surpasses judgment and help us with the restoration of our soul. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 15 to 16. For we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses, but we have one who in every respect has been tested as we are, yet without sin. Let us therefore approach the throne of grace with boldness, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help in time of need. In the journey of our lives, God's mercy serves as a redemption for us through the most challenging chapters of our lives. It possesses the power to heal our wounds, erase our scars, and turns them into a symbol of our recovery and ability to remain strong even in the midst of adversity. Those broken pieces of our hearts become the foundation of our newfound strength, each fracture mended with care of God's grace. Our darkest moments, which is shrouded in pain, will become our source of strength when touched by the transformative power of God's mercy. The divine love of God will turn our suffering into wisdom and understanding. By opening us up to receive this mercy, we will undergo a change that is beyond our belief. God's mercy is like an artist that is skillfully reshaping our lives with grace and compassion. It is not about erasing the struggles we have passed through in life, but about infusing them with meaning and purpose. So, when we invite the divine mercy of God into our lives, we give up control and allow Him to turn our shame to glory. When we live under the protective wings of God's grace, we will find peace under His shelter. As a Christian, challenges and afflictions are an inevitable part of our lives. Psalms chapter 34, verse 19 to 22 says, Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. He keepeth all his bones. Not one of them is broken. Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. The Lord redeemeth the soul of His servants, and none of them that trust in Him shall be desolate. In the midst of trouble, there exists a refuge for us, a divine shelter that shields us from the storm of life. The mercy of God gives us the strong confidence to overcome struggles and the ability to rewrite our wrongdoings. Imagine standing in the midst of a storm, feeling the winds around you, and yet there is an unshakable hand of God on you to protect you from chaos. God's mercy is powerful. It can change any situation. When God have mercy on you, you become a new person and your strength will be renewed. Your problem will become a stepping stone to a higher height. If you need the mercy of God, type mercy in the comments section and the power of God will visit you today. As we continue to journey through life, let us open our hearts to the profound reality that God is faithful, our present help in time of trouble. When we embrace the mercy of God, we will find strength, comfort, and enduring hope on this unpredictable journey called life. Let us Pray. O Lord, show me mercy in every area of my life. Pray for 5 minutes. Thank you